Hello, everybody. Let me push my makeshift mic boom out of the way. Today is probably going to be a little bit of a weird day. We have Argus, Malus, and Gaius left in time trials, so it's a... Oh boy. Time's trialing will intensify today. Alright, let's get to it. First, let's do a thing real fast. It should take a few minutes. So while I'm waiting for everybody to get the message and click over, we'll run across the bridge. Hey, Meglin. It's already using the white code game. By the way, I'm surprised people think aggro is male. Aggro is female. Ueda confirmed it a long time ago. This will take a few minutes. I know on the PS3 edition it took about 8, like, real life minutes to do this. So what's up? How's everybody doing? No, I haven't streamed it lately because basically stuff has gotten in the way. Oh, I have to do this from the outside, don't I? Oh well. Doing pretty well. Just stuff has gotten in the way. Gym times and naps and the need to do errands, really. That's what's gotten in the way. Carving out a 2 to 3 hour session to stream is actually the hardest part for me. You have to do this from the outside. We'll do it later, I guess. I'm just really procrastinating from doing these time trials. Time trials is a lot of fun, but holy crap, can it get frustrating. Alright. Who do I want to try and tackle first? I will never not do that. Hit the wrong button before I hit on the right one. I've always did that on the PS3 version too. I was always smack the Colossi idol before I go in. This guy gives you 7 minutes 30. Stop getting distracted, Argus. Let's go. Argus is like, I don't wanna. Depth perception, not my strong suit. Right about here. Now the hard part comes. That was a finicky hitbox. One more try and then I have to retry it. See here, 624. Fine, I'll take it. In 4-hour trouble, another item. Let's go see what it is. Sounds good, but when most of the strats involve you keeping its aggro and its focus on you, not the most useful. Let's go check it out over here. Yep. So now all you see is a shadow. And you can basically tell where he is because he's basically just a Gaussian blur over the landscape. Actually, the best use of this is for taking screenshots. You can basically hide wander. So if you aren't looking for him, you can take some pretty nice screenshots. It's not right, aggro. Alright. Let's go suffer through Malus. Alright. So much switch physics. Malus is so cool. Go. The speedrunners can get through the battlefield without having to go underground. I certainly don't think I can do that. I'm just gonna retry. Start that again. Malus's theme is my favorite, I think. Unless you hit buttons, Wander will stay there. That was a fairly clean run to Malus. So we're gonna try this as non-frilly as possible. In the PS3 version, and you see me attempt this here, but I can't ever get like a good angle on him, is in the PS3 version you can skip the back weak point by shooting him in a very particular spot in the armpit, which forces him to lower his arm, and you can jump onto his arm that way. I'm not sure if it's just changed or I was just hitting the wrong side of him, but we'll try that later. So what I'm doing here is I'm smacking his hand so that he stops his hand from moving. It's one thing I forgot to tell you guys about when I actually did do it. Is that he will, like, stop his hand. Alright, restart. I fell off of his hand. Thought I could get up and jump, but I wasn't at the right angle. I lost track of Wander right there. He blended in with the environment. Oh, Malus, why you do that? Alright, let's go. Malus, why? And Malus will do that. He will make it really impossible to get to him. Is that it? Yeah, I'm dead. Better to take that little teeny tiny bit of fall damage. one thing to think about, and probably something to think about while you're watching this on YouTube, is each idol, each colossi, is a facet of Dorman. First question is, what facet is Malus? And what do you think of the facets that are embodied of colossi like Phalanx and Valus and such like that? So I guess that's something to think about. Another shot. I made really good time getting to Malus. Malus's time attack does not forgive small mistakes, which is why I'm fairly liberal with the retries. Come on, Malus. I rushed the arms that last run and ran out of grip. Unskippable cutscene, by the way. Wonder why that is. Maybe it's loading something. It uses the cutscene to mask it. He's very grand. Take a moment. Let him go through his animation cycle. I actually just like put the controller down. 8 minutes, 45 seconds, 68. Which means we have one more Colossi. And that is the hardest Colossi. And that would be Gaius. Where's your bull feet jerkwad? There he is. I will be right back. I'm gonna go run to the restroom. Alright, I'm back, everybody. Time to destroy my my blood pressure. Hate you guys. Oh wait, hold on. I wanted to check something. So people who know what I'm doing, trying to remember what the button press is for the sword jump. I don't think I've got it. But we'll give it a few tries. Do what? The sword jump? Or... I'm on casual, I'm on classic controls, so the directions I've been told are for classic controls. So you're supposed to crouch, hit square, and then as you're releasing R1, hit triangle. Now, I don't know if I have the right timing, because it's been way too long. Since I've actually done it. So I was trying to see if I can get the right timing for it, but... And I think I'm the only weirdo on the planet who's right now using classic controls right now. I didn't even give the modern controls a second look. I was like, oh, modern controls is defaulted. Never mind. Classic. So, because of the physics engine, that's what allows this to happen. If I do it right, then the momentum will carry me up above the wrist. And it's a huge time saver. But I've never been able to do it on the PS3. Yes. I refer to the PS3 one because I played that one the most. I actually didn't really play a heck of a lot on my PS2. And I had my PS2 since, like, release. But, like, it was my DVD player, and I used to region break it all the time because I had, like, Japanese DVDs that I would just stick in my PS2. Because I had a Game Genie for PS2. Whatever. So it was really my DVD player in college. And I had like a total of 3 or 4 games when the PS2 was new. I actually have more PS2 games now that I run through my computer than I do like when the PS2 was new. PS2 was back in its original box. It's downstairs in my basement. Oh, I'm too far. Shoot. Why do I keep falling off? I'm gonna keep trying to do this. With Gaius, it's already dead. It's already a dead run, but I want to see if I can't get this to work. I've only found, well, I haven't looked for it. The only thing I've actually looked for was the new cave that they added in for Last Guardian referencing. And that's the only thing, because it was like, it's like right there. Nope, that's not good. Am I too far down? Oh, and I did find, like, 1 coin, because it was, like, right there. But I haven't, like, looked for anything, any of the new stuff. Nope. Alright, let me let go. I found, like, 1 coin. I know some people were, like, digging in. But I wanted to get time trials done. At least normal mode time trials. What are you doing, Gaius? What is this little dancer doing? Oh, yeah. I like The Last Guardian a lot. I think what is the problem with The Last Guardian, my critique, is that it seemed like they rushed it towards the end. Which makes sense. Because it seems like they did totally rush it. But yeah, Last Guardian was great. No. And to be perfectly honest, I think there are some days that I prefer Aiko to even this one. But there are some days I prefer this one to Aiko. I joke that Aiko is probably the longest escort mission ever, but I like Aiko. And did you know that the PS3 version of Aiko has a secret secret 2-player version? I couldn't jump. Yeah, if you just plug in a second player controller, as soon as, like, the computer, like, lets go of control of Yorda, you can control Yorda. And since the PS3 edition was worked off of a Gold PAL edition, because that was, I guess, the only version Bluepoint had access to, and also Bluepoint had to find a very particular Japanese Linux edition. I really don't know how you... the PS3 version is from a Gold PAL Japanese edition. And, like, Bluepoint had to find a very particular Japanese Linux thing to even unpack what they were given by Japan Studio. But that's also why the physics is noticeably weirder on the PS3 version, because PAL and NTSC have different frame rate pacings, and it was a little wonky on the PS3. So the PS3 Shadow of the Colossus is actually much harder than the PS2 version of Shadow of the Colossus because of what version they had to work off of. Alright, so we're gonna try this normal because I seriously just can't figure it out. And if anybody in the comments can like tell me what I'm doing wrong, we appreciate it. Hey, Portable Jerk Tops. What's going on? How's it going? Gaius. Gaius, when I first played, I had, like, zero idea what was going on. How to get to him. If the fact that I could swim was, like, lost to me. We're doing pretty well. I'm on the last Colossus, which is Gaius for Time Trials normal mode. He's my Waterloo, and when I last finished Time Trials on this file, I was 30 seconds over, so we're trying to gain 30 seconds. It's very difficult because Gaius is very difficult. Yeah, my first, it was, no, bar none, Gaius. It was Gaius. It was always Gaius. Nah, I'm not good enough for that. Speedrunning. My philosophy on the speedrunning is like, there are some things that are like, that I didn't think of, that are totally doable, that I've like, were able to stick into my own runs of Shadow of the Colossus, but there are some things, like this stupid sword jump, that I just cannot seem to get a handle on. There's another really funny one with Bossadon, and I've never been able to figure that one out either. There's a really good speedrunner, if you watch like AD to Q. 2 or 3 years ago he did it, and he's super good. I just screwed that up. Gaius is the least forgiving boss. He's got 6 minutes 30 seconds to beat him, even on normal, and I think it's like 6 minutes on hard, which is ridiculous. Which is just a little bit ridiculous. Gaius was what kept me from finishing my platinum run in the PS3 version. The aforementioned physics issues just compound. Right now, no. I don't, unlike a lot of people, I don't play on a computer. Like, a computer's not here. This is my television. I run this through my television. PS4 goes through Wi-Fi, streams to Twitch, and I have a computer nearby, but it's not, I don't run my PS4 through a computer. And I screwed that up. Gaius was too close. So, like, my computer to my left, it monitors my stream and, like, alert box, but I'm actually sitting on the floor with my chair holding the top of a table, which holds my microphone. I'm actually really miffed that my computer can emulate PS2 games, but refuses to stream at all. It's like, nah man, your GPU is too weak. Really? Alright, I'm gonna try this sword jump one more. I rolled. Zigged instead of jagged. The thing I'm doing here is I am dragging Gaius closer to me, and then I'm running right by to give him the room to force the sword slam on top of the metal thing in the middle. Tapping triangle, but it was not jumping. Yeah, and video references don't really help when you're trying to figure out, like, the exact timing of the button presses. Yeah, they made the jump a trophy. Really annoying! It was never a trophy before, and now it is. The other speedrunning thing, which allows like a sword slam from the very top to Kuromori, is now a trophy too. Well, that understand the sword jump. See, it's supposed to kind of look like that, but you're supposed to have enough momentum to go over it. You're not going to give me enough room to go across to your stomach, huh? I guess we're all going for a ride in Gaius' sword. I wonder what the first speedrunner thought of when he figured out that you could use the momentum in the physics to get over Gaius' bracelet. Yeah, like I know he does it at the very end of the sword for maximum momentum. And then he jumps from the crouch. Sort of like, you know, that. But so the video I saw the other day to refresh myself on it, he's like this. And then he releases R1 and like that. But if I drew it, he rolls right off. Before I'm even able to hit like the triangle. So since this run is pretty much dead, you're supposed to have one of the sigils dead by like minute 2. So he's like this, and then he lifts, and then that, but Wander keeps falling off before I'm even able to hit like the triangle. So I figure I might have to go a little bit further up. Like over here. But same thing. It keeps falling off before I hit triangle. Yeah, it's really hard. Hey, Sam. And it takes like a lot of practice. You didn't grab. We're attempting time trials with Gaius, but since like I already screwed up this run at the beginning, we're trying the sword jump. He didn't grab again. Yeah, the super jump. Yeah. I'm having a hard time hitting the triangle at the right time to get the jump off. What is this dance, Gaius? Are you trying to show me your bracelet? I mean, your bling? It's nice bling. I mean, no doubt about that. It'd be a shame if it shattered against your sword swings, but... Too close. He won't do it if I'm that close. Alright. Time to retry. Oh yeah. The jump to the middle was one of those speedrun tricks I was able to do. But the super jump totally eludes me. Like, I've known about it for years, and it's like, no, it's not something I'm able to do. I don't understand the timing. I guess that was too close. Yeah, Argus and Malus are both done. Gaius is not playing nice. Malus was done in 8.5 minutes. Argus was finished up in, I'd have to check. The camera really wants you to see him do that particular move, so the camera pulls. I'll try the super jump again. Welcome to my experience with the super jump. Like, you're supposed to crouch down and then jump, but I'm rolling off of the sword before I'm even able to hit the triangle. So I panic hit the triangle, hoping to jump, and it's just not happening. Hey Toby! What's going on? How are you doing? We're saying goodbye to my blood pressure by doing time trials on Gaius. Other stupid Gaius tricks. Really? Wow. 90 whole seconds. 90 seconds. I mean, thank Nimrod for small favors, I guess. This has become a attempt to do an impossible trophy stream, I guess. We're all going for a ride on Gaius' magic sword. Never mind. Sorry if this is boring. Guys, nobody told you to get distracted by something else. Jerk-ups! What's been going on? How's been the E&D streams? I've been too busy to, like, really watch anything. Huh. We are a skeleton. We're not giving up. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, flash arrows are pretty good. Pretty good. They actually do damage against the Colossi. Stack that in like all the strength stuff that you get from time trials. It's a good little reward for putting up with this mess. Well, that's a retry. Today is not my day with Gaius. Yeah, Gaius is just like, if you can't get on him within like a minute and a half, it's not happening. You're not making it. I'm shooting him just to keep his aggro, because he gets distracted. I'm just gonna hang out on the edge this time. Are you kidding me, Wander? Oh, well, that's that. Trying to swing back so I can re-grab some grip meter, and I got tossed off instead of thrown off. It's not gonna do what I need him to do. Maybe he will? Come on, dopey boy. Oh, look at water fall off. Whee! Into the water! Aww. The jump to the stomach really is the one speedrunner thing on Gaius I can do pretty reliably. Sword jump, you've seen it. I don't get it. So, for completing the time trials, we get the following. The flash arrow, which is ridiculous. We have unlocked the brown coat for aggro. My favorite coat for aggro. So we've got flash arrows. Dorman isn't really clear. He's like, you don't have to hit his vitals. But hitting his vitals actually does do a lot more damage than not hitting his vitals. So, there's that. We are gonna have brown aggro, whereas brown aggro is best aggro. Well, crested aggro is probably best aggro, but I think she looks quite handsome in brown. Alright, so let's check our stats. I have fired 1,200 arrows. One minute, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 7 minutes. That's actually still a bit slow, I think, for that guy. $457.26 on him, and $442.65 on Gaius. Hey Sam, do you know if I have to open up a second playthrough for hard mode? Or can I change it here? aggro, so pretty. Love brown aggro. Yeah, but I've heard like you don't have to do separate files anymore. Have they changed the route to get upstairs? I don't have the grip meter to do it, but I'm just wondering. Okay. Okay. Thank you. I don't have the grip to go all the way up, but we are just gonna... Yeah, it still takes 8 minutes in real time to get across it, right? That's what we're gonna be doing. While I chat with you guys. I forget where the turn is. Yeah. And down. I might not have the grip to even do that. An hour 40, huh? If anybody wanted to know why getting so much grip is what you do with so much grip, this is what you do with like max grip. This is leg 1. Up to the secret garden. I don't think I have the grip for this. We're just trying to get to the bridge. No? Game says no. Nope. Yeah, but that's like leg one. I probably need to like max out once to get to the bridge. There's a couple of false legs. Like this right there. That's pretty far. This isn't a good good way to go. Although, we're gonna be doing time trial, like not time trials, hard mode next time. So I'm just kind of screwing around right now. Weird buffering. Oh, that might... Are you hearing my monitor computer? It's very low, but I can hear it, so maybe my mic can pick it up. Change over? No? That's not a thing I can stand on. Yeah, I probably need more grip. Guess we can do a little bit of coin hunting. I was just gonna get a map and just go quadrant by quadrant. Hey, where are the turtles? I guess let's go to the desert and go mess with some turtles. I do want to show off the flash arrow. Oh, you know what we could do? We could do some lizard hunting. I'm only going to be on here for another maybe 15, 20 minutes. Just so that I can split VODs easily enough. Since we haven't actually started this this cycle, there are no Colossi grave sites. And the other thing we can do before we call it is go to the Aiko Beach. I hear there's a new Easter egg there. I already know what it is. I'm just being coy, but I have to remember what quadrant that is. There are 2 lizards. One should be right here. I think shining lizards are worse than death crystal lizards. Yeah, I said it. At least death crystal lizards have the sense of trying to kill you, but these guys most certainly do not. What? Hey, Sam, do you know what the quick turn thing is in at least modern? I guess I'll just figure it out in classic. I hear a coin. You hear that? It kind of sounds like an ice cream truck. I bet it's on top. Is it doing like an 8-bit open the way? Stupid freaking lizards! Did I get it? Yeah. That's right. Where's the coin? have no clue how to get up there. Pretty certain it's up there. Somehow. I bet it's a cloak of desperation jump. Yeah. Grab ourselves a fruit. I'm looking for some turtles. You can also usually climb these trees too, which becomes important for some of them. Because you have to, like, knock them down from above. Like this guy. Yeah, it's fruit, nuts, and maybe some lizard. Maybe a turtle if he's lucky, but... he's usually not that lucky. guess we're gonna wrap up by Aiko Beach. So Aiko Beach should be C4, C3. This game is nothing but aesthetic. It is the pinnacle of aesthetic. And we can see how, like, Ueda's aesthetic really informed Miyazaki, and combined probably with his work with Naotoshi Zin of FromSoft, you can see how, like, Demon Souls might have come about. I mean, they totally trusted him after he directed their former Golden Goose, which was Armored Core, which was 4Answer, by the way. I have 4Answer, and one of these days when I have a computer that is able to stream, I will stream 4Answer. I don't think she wants to jump that. Over there. Back in the day, they had to, like, kludge together a volumetric lighting solution. So it was like these JPEGs that were translucent and, like, they were layered one on top of another. Pretty crazy. Now there's actually volumetric lighting. Sorry, aggro. I know, I know. Some more fruit trees over here at this oasis. This is so far from the critical path. Like, if you just burn through it, you'll never see any of this. There should be another bridge I have to cross. So many lizards to catch. And pop. Of course they're not. They're never liking the horse controls. They've never liked the horse controls. It's the same complaint they had about Trico in The Last Guardian. Listen, Ueda spends a lot more time on animal animation and how animals will behave for the player than he does even his humans. Oh, is there? Thank you. Let me go grab it then. The animals are, like, Ueda wants them to be characters all on their own. And so if you force aggro to do exactly what you want when you want, it's not going to work. Aggro actually does a lot of, like, autopiloting, especially over small pathways. She'll just guide you over it. And she goes at a very particular pace. If you try and force her to go, like, faster than that, it's not going to work. And she will resist you. I still hate that. People need to stop using the microphone on the PS4. I mean, the speaker. And I know it sounds a bit like me, like, saying, you don't understand Ueda. But you don't understand Ueda. Especially since animals can't communicate the way we do. So they have to communicate by horse, like, the controls. Is there another coin? I hear another coin. Weird. Yeah, I was like, is there another coin? By the rock to dirge. Let me wait for stream to catch up. Oh, in the tunnel. I'm like listening for it right now. Ears trained. I heard it and then it like turned off. Okay, not that way. Ah, I see it. Face plant. Wander is the master of the face plant. I know, you don't like this area, but he's not awake, so let's go. I hear another one. Is there another one in here? I heard it really faintly. It's passing this way. Oh, okay. Alright, then we'll just keep going then. So wait, did they turn Dirge into Quelaag? I mean, not Quelaag. What's her face? From Dark Souls 2. Trying to decide if I'm going the right way out. Pop! Let's grab this shrine. Yeah, I've got to do Reminisce mode at some point. At least once. Oh, there it is. Sorry, Aggro. I'm not pointing it at you. Aggro will always spook if you point it at her. She's like, what are you doing, man? Best video game horso. I think I have to go this way. I'm more or less going here by memory, so there's probably easier ways to get out here. Yeah, I gotta go further down, maybe. Down here, Aggro. See, where are we? Let her teleport down here. Alright, where are we? Okay, so that down there is the Aiko Beach. I don't know how many of you guys know the story of Aiko at all, but I wonder if I can just hop down. Once again, hey Blue Point, when are you gonna do that thing? I mean, you did this one, you might as well do Aiko too. If anything, Aiko probably needs a remaster or a remake like this one. Originally, Aiko was supposed to be a PS1 game, and then, like, stuff happened. So, like, I don't have my left hand on the joysticks at all. I'm just letting Aiko maneuver it herself. She will do that on small pathways. So, we are here at the Aiko Beach. Let's take a look around. I hear there's a new... Oh, I don't have a time command. It is up there, though. It's been 2 hours in it. 2.5 hours. So anyway, in the true ending of Aiko... Is it... I'll do a sweep soon. In the true ending of Aiko, Aiko and Yorda, they make it out. And Yorda sacrifices herself to the shadows to get you out. But in the true ending, she wakes up on the beach too, and you share a watermelon. That's where that ends. And this is exactly the beach. So, like, if you want to say this is, the Forbidden Lands is the Aiko land, then the castle would be right where I'm pointing the camera. Which is why I was wondering if... Because I know there is the long-standing theory that Mono becomes the Shadow Queen, and Yorda is her daughter, but is also herself. Split off from the shadow bits. Ah, there it is. So yeah. You guys, at the end of Aiko, in its true ending, after Yorda sacrifices herself, and Aiko, like, wakes up here, because what she does is, she'll sacrifice herself to the shadows, take them over, and, like, pick you up, and, like, stick you on a boat, and you end up here. And then, like, you walk a little bit, and you find yourself here, and then you find her, and you share a watermelon. So, if... I know people don't quite put them directly or something, but if... In that case, if the Forbidden Lands becomes the place where Aiko is, because they're in the same universe and stuff like that, then the castle would be right there. Over those crags. No, apparently there's that coin in the water. I'm gonna take a little dip. And give a listen. And if you haven't, you should definitely pick up Aiko. Aiko is very light on combat. There is, like, almost no combat. You're, like, swinging around a stick for most of the time, unless you figure out a puzzle that is essentially basketball. And then you get a nice sword, but you barely use it. The only enemies in Aiko are the Shadow Men that you saw at the beginning of this game. And... excuse me. And there's, like, one boss fight against the Shadow Queen, whose sword is in this game, but under the time trials. The Queen's sword. I wonder if I passed it already. I didn't hear anything. the watermelon is brand new for this game. The watermelon was not there in the original versions of Shadow of the Colossus. Ueda was way more coy than I guess Blue Point is. I actually think he's way more coy than Miyazaki is. Yeah, I don't hear it. Are you, like, not supposed to hear it because it's in the water, or what? You have to, like, get in the water? I still kind of want FromSoft to poach gen design and be like, hey, why don't we collab on a game? Trying to force the camera under the water so I can look underwater. Water is like one of the hardest things. What the hell? I'm more Got it. Those weird fish there, or was that just coin artifacting? I guess that was just artifacting. I hear another one. There's another one? No, not that one. Weird. I know there's another coin here, but... I no longer see it. surprised there isn't a coin next to the watermelon. Oh well. So that is normal mode and normal time trials. Next time I stream this, it'll probably be hard mode. To open up hard mode time trials and stuff like that. So, thank you for joining me, everybody. And I will see you all on the Discord or later. Thank you for spending your time here, everybody. Bye-bye.